Hello. Let's simplify the expression 4x to the negative 2 times y plus x cubed y to the negative 5 over 2x cubed y to the negative 2 plus xy squared. So in this expression, we have a few negative exponents, and we have this negative exponent rule that tells us that if we have a negative exponent, and if we move the expression down to the denominator, the exponent will become positive. However, we have to keep in mind that we can apply this rule only if we have individual variables or products of variables. For example, let's say we have the expression a squared b to the negative 4 over c cubed. In this expression, the numerator is a product and b has a negative exponent. In this case, we can take b and move it down to the denominator and make the exponent positive. That will give us a squared over b to the 4th power c cubed. Now, if we look at our problem, in both the numerator and the denominator, we have a sum. And because of this, we cannot move individual variables. For example, we can't move y to the negative 5th power down to the denominator. And instead, in each product, we will form fractions, and we will move the variables that have negative exponents in the denominator. So then, in this fraction, in the numerator, we will start the first fraction, and in the numerator, we will write 4y, and we will move x down as x to the 2nd power. So again, in the numerator, we will write 4y, and in the denominator, x to the 2nd power, plus, and now let's form the second fraction, x cubed in the numerator and y to the 5th power in the denominator. Now, in the denominator, the first fraction will be 2x cubed over y squared. So we kept 2x cubed in the numerator and moved y down and made the exponent positive. Now, the last product does not have any negative exponents, so we can write it as it is, or we can write it as x y squared over 1. So now we can say that we have a complex fraction with 2 fractions in the numerator and 2 fractions in the denominator. And to simplify a complex fraction, first we need to find the least common denominator of all 4 fractions, then multiply the top and the bottom by the least common denominator. The denominators we have now are x squared, y to the 5th power, y squared, and 1. To get the least common denominator, we need to form a product of each variable with the highest power. So again, to form the least common denominator, we need a product of each variable, so the variables we have in the denominators are x and y, and the highest power for x is 2, and the highest power for y is 5. So once more, I am looking at these denominators, and I form a product of each variable with the highest exponent. Now I will multiply both the numerator and the denominator by x squared y to the 5th power. And now to multiply and remove the parentheses, I will use the distributive property. When we multiply 4y over x squared by x squared y to the 5th power, x squared and x squared will cancel. Then 4y times y to the 5th power will be 4y to the 6th power. So we will write 4y to the 6th power. Next, when we multiply x cubed over y to the 5th power by x squared y to the 5th power, then y to the 5th power will cancel, and x cubed times x to the 2nd power will be x to the 5th power. So we will add x to the 5th power. Now let's apply the distributive property in the denominator. So first we will multiply 2x cubed over y squared by x squared y to the fifth power. And when we multiply, y to the fifth power over y squared is y cubed. So now we have 2x cubed times x squared times y cubed. And that will give us 2x to the fifth power y cubed. So again here x cubed times x to the second power is x to the fifth power, and y to the fifth power divided by y squared is y cubed. And now we have to multiply xy squared by x squared y to the fifth power. And that will give us x cubed y to the seventh power. So the exponent 1 plus 2 is 3, and the exponent 2 plus the exponent 5 is 7. So here we have the simplified expression with positive exponents, and if needed, we could factor the denominator by factoring out the greatest common factor, which is x cubed y cubed. And if we do that, we will have 4y to the sixth power plus x to the fifth power over x cubed y cubed times 2 x squared plus y to the fourth power. Thank you for watching.